Chosen vessels, what's the deal? Shout out to the galactic family. I need all the chosen vessels to hit that like button, share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it. All right, let's go. Look, somebody's got to make some money. So why not you? Stop worrying about everything else and get to work because your life depends on it. There are a lot of things that could potentially get you distracted. You might be focused on the wrong thing. What you need to do is focus on the right thing. You need to focus on something that's going to go cha-ching instead of something that's going to go bam bam. All right, when you focus on something that goes bam bam, that's the robot with the red eyes and anger and frustration. No. Don't get mad. All right, don't get mad. You don't want to focus on things that get you mad. When you're not focused on your purpose, when you have a dream, or you have something that you're good at or that you love to do. When you have something that you love to do, right? And your focus gets taken off of that, that's nothing but negativity. All right. If you have something that you love to do that you feel is your purpose that you were put here to do, and things can distract you from that. Things can take your mind off that. Things can take your focus off that. If you allow an outside force to draw your attention into it to make you upset and angry, you're not focused. So the one thing you have to do is you really got to focus, right? You really got to focus because things will take your attention off what you're supposed to be paying attention to. Paying attention. Paying attention. Paying attention. Paying attention. All right? Paying attention. You need to be paying attention to what you're supposed to be paying attention to. You need to be paying attention to something that's going to be paying you. All right? If you're not putting your energy into something that is going to reciprocate that energy back in a form of currency or anything, and that currency is on multiple levels. That currency can come in the form of moolah, money, cash, pesos, fetty, paper, stacks, bundles, all right, loads of money, all right, or it could come in the currency of peace. It could come in the currency of wisdom. You put enough time in and study, you can learn some things, and you can still earn some things. It all trickles down. When you don't focus on, even if you don't focus on the, I don't need paper money. Money, not me. I'm not a money person. Whatever you do, whatever you focus on, if you become an expert at it or if you learn enough, you're going to become valuable. So that value that you possess is going to earn you money in the physical realm, in the physical level. Or you may have treasure stored up in heaven. You may learn this and learn that. And I'm not money, not the money. No, not me. You may not be all. You may be so sold out that you feel money's not for you, or you may not need it. But you needed to pay your bills. You needed to sustain yourself, and your life is more comfortable when you have it. And there's no way of getting around it. Money makes the world go round. All right. It used to be salt. It used to be animals. Sometimes it was jewels and gold and other things, plants like precious flowers and precious fruits and stuff like that. That's why people still trade bananas and oranges and all that stuff. That's why all that stuff is like resources. All right. It's all about resources. Whatever can be a resource, whatever is valuable. All right. So it's nothing wrong with money. It's just people are wrong and they get money. All right. If you are able to be corrupted, money is not good for you. If money can corrupt you, you're already corrupt. So don't go blaming money because corrupt people get their hands on money. Money just sitting there, not in anybody's hand, is not corrupt. It's just sitting there, just you stumble upon it. It's not corrupt until the wrong hands get on it. All right. So let's not blame money. Okay. So somebody's got to make some. Somebody has to make some money. The people that are, if there are people that are trying to distract you, if there are people who are maybe trying to bully you or get in the way or frustrate you or antagonize you, if they're getting money for that, hey, more power to them. Okay. But they're not going to be blessed by God. All right, they're not going to be blessed by putting in a good successful um, amount of work. All right, good fruits that aren't like work that's not harming anybody. All right, work that's not demonic. Okay, something effort that's not at the expense of anybody else. All right, that's twisted when you have to profit off of somebody. If you have to come up off of somebody else's downfall, you got to check yourself. If somebody has to go down for you to come up, and it's not sports, it's not regulated, it's not a competition, it's not something you already knew you were getting. All right, I'm gonna have to, you boxer, I'm gonna have to knock this person out. Okay, so he got to go down so I can come up. If it's not that, then like if people are just out there like, yo, I'm gonna take you down so I can rise. Like you could rise without taking somebody down. That's demonic. That person is just got some issues and some things wrong with them that need to be fixed. All right. So when there are people that may be trying to distract you, or even if they're not trying to distract you, but what they're doing is distracting. Say they're not trying to distract you. Say they're not even worried about you. Say something that they're doing may be stealing your attention. Wow, man, that person's not even worried about me, but what they're doing, it's taking my attention off of myself and what I should be doing. If things are able to take your attention off yourself and what you should be doing, you need to stop worrying about that. You need to stop worrying about them, and you need to get to work, especially if you're not in a situation to where you are comfortable, or you feel comfortable, or you like, all right, or you're happy with. So if you're not happy with your situation, if you know it could change, but you're not solely focused on changing what's going on in your life, and you're focused on outside forces, your attention and your focus is backwards. All right, you have to take your mind off of outside forces and you got to point your attention inward so that way you can reach your goal. I know you have, if you're watching this channel, I know you have dreams, I know you have goals, I know you have aspirations, but you won't be able to get there if you keep blaming outside forces. And I know sometimes it's hard. All right, and I don't want to say blaming, because there are people who seek people out and try to cause them ills and torments. I understand, but still, all right, we can't put the blame on them, because putting blame on them still takes our attention off of ourselves. Even though they're in the wrong, we have to focus on us being in the right, because that is going to demolish, destroy, and destruct any negative force in the way that could potentially try to distract you. You have to take your attention and focus and put it back on yourself, your craft, your business, your money, your life. All right, that's why they call them energy vampires. They're trying to suck your energy, your attention, your life force, and put all the attention onto them. They want you to be worried about them instead of focusing on what you're supposed to be doing, your purpose, why you're here. They don't want you to be focused on what you're supposed to be doing, why God put you here. They want you to be sitting wherever you're at, worried about them, worried about what they did to you, and ruminating over that and being frustrated over that instead of living your life. And that has to stop. And that's what we're going to stop right here and right now. All right, this is your confirmation, because somebody's got to make some money. And chosen vessel, that somebody is you. You got to make some money. Other people are out here not focused on what they're supposed to be doing. I'm going to aggravate you. I'm going to agitate you. I'm going to, if there are people like that, they're not focused. All right, and even if it's not somebody trying to get on your nerves, even if you may be perceiving it the wrong way, say it's something that they just may do, not aimed towards you, but it's annoying. If your focus is on that instead of what you're supposed to be doing, you're going to stay stuck in a reality to where that person and what they're doing is bothering you, instead of you elevating and getting to a level of life where you have what you want, which is peace, love, family, vacations, success, money, materials, houses, cars, land, okay? Fruits, vegetables. You be able to grow your own food, be able to make your own clothes. All right. I know you got a creative mind. I know you got a creative spirit. You an enterprise. Okay. You want your own everything. You want your everything you gotta go to. You want your own everything. You want your name on it all. I get it. All right. So, but in order for you to make that vision become fulfilled, You have to focus on you. And you can't let the devil use anybody to try to distract you. They don't know. They don't know. All right, but you do know. You're spiritually aware. Don't go blaming people. Don't go complaining about people. Take your mind and your energy and focus on the bag. Focus on the money. All right, there's sometimes some things you may have to talk about. Sometimes there are some things you may have to bring some awareness to just for the sake of helping others. All right, but you have to keep your mind on what's going to move you forward. All right, you have to keep your mind on something that's going to help you. All right, and what's going to help you is putting your focus on that craft. Because if you're angry and upset, I guarantee you, your creative energy is stifled at that point because I've been there. You're so focused on what somebody's done or something that's happening that you wish would stop that you can't think straight. But you're the one that's stopping you from not being able to think straight. Your attention is misguided. All right, you need to redirect your focus back onto you. There could be anything going on around you. You can't control that, and other people are just doing them. So what you have to do, it may be something that's annoying, but if somebody's doing them and they doing them, if what they're doing is bothering you, they don't care. They over there doing them. So what you have to do is you have to take your focus and attention. All right, that's annoying. I don't like it, but I still got to get done what I need to get done. I shouldn't be so focused on that or somebody else or something to where I can't or I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing throughout the day for me to move forward in life and to get to where I want to go. All right, so it doesn't matter who's doing what or what's happening. What's happening? All right, I know they're gonna love that one. All right, it doesn't matter what is going on around you or the circumstances or your environment, as long as you're safe. All right, but make sure that your attention and focus is on you. Be aware of your surroundings, but you're going to want to have your energy being poured into yourself instead of pouring it into an argument. People are going to want to argue with you. They're going to want to draw energy out of you. All right, they're going to want to get their little espresso shot. Got them. Okay, they're going to want to walk around, pretend to be you for a little bit. I'm better than you. I got you upset. I'm the real chosen one. Okay, you can pretend all you want. Good for you. You have to, people are going to do weird things around you. They're going to copy you. They're going to monitor you. They're going to watch you. You can't let that take your peace. You can't let that take your focus. You can't let that distract you from the things that you need to be doing. Changing your life and getting some money. Coming using those ideas that God gave you to benefit humanity. Showing people that they can get through anything and become successful. All right, using your mind like a steel trap, blocking out what you don't want, only accepting and letting in what you do. Somebody's got to make some money around here, and why not you? So stop worrying about them and get to work. Damn it, get to work. All right, you know you got things you need to be working on. Spending the whole how dare you waste your precious energy getting upset over people, over things you can't change, over something somebody else is doing, spending the whole entire day getting upset over other people and allowing that to take your precious time away, and you didn't do what you were supposed to do today. Don't you know that's keeping you entrapped in the reality of the things you don't want because that's what you're focused on? Stop focusing on, yes, they made you mad. Yes, they're annoying as hell. Yes, you're tired of it. Oh well, don't be mad at them. They gotta live too. You have to focus people around you when you're out at the store, when you're at school, when you're at work. All right, focus on making your money. Don't worry about them and get to work. All right, whether you're at home and you may be living with a difficult person, maybe it's your boyfriend, maybe it's your girlfriend. Focus on you and get your money. Sooner or later, you'll have your freedom. If you focus on you and keep creating and keep making yourself better, you'll have all the space in the world because your mind and your attention is going to draw you and attract to you what you're focused on. All right, so don't let the devil get your mind off of what it's supposed to be on. All the good things that you desire. And people know that you're focused on that. They see you manifesting. But they want to get in between that, but don't let them. And they can't unless you let them. There's no power outside yourself. Write it down. Tattoo it on your mind. Okay, put it on your wall. Put it on your bathroom mirror. All right, put it in your wallet. Make it your phone screensaver. All right, write it down 100 times a day. until it sinks in. It sinks in your subconscious mind. There's no power outside of yourself, except there's no power outside of yourself. There's only power within. The only power is within you, and that's the God in you. That's why it says, I am God and I stand alone. There are none beside me. All right, there are none beside you. It's all about awareness. You have to become aware to the fact they have no power over you. What they say has no effect on you except if you let it. Focus on getting a bag. Focus on getting some money. Let things go. Give things to God. When things happen that you don't like, say that to yourself. I don't like this. I'm letting it go. I'm giving it to God. Don't just sit there with the negative energy, trying to figure out why they're doing it, or wish that they didn't do it. No, that's what God is for. Give it to Him. Let Him sort it out. Let Him clean your spirit, purify your soul, and let Him renew your mind. So that way you can stay focused on yourself, your life, serving Him. And that way, when you focus on Him and the good, He can keep prospering you. Whatever you focus on grows. If you focus on annoying people and all these things, and all things getting in the way, and you see these things as being able to stop you and not as something that you can overcome. Only speak of these things as overcoming them. Only speak of these things as being beneath you. Never see them as anything as having power over you, because if you do, you're going to entrap yourself. So you want to be able to break free out of a reality that you don't want to be in anymore. And the only way to do that is to focus on yourself, focus on your craft, focus on your purpose, whatever God put you here to do, whatever you know you could do to make some money. That's what you're supposed to be putting your attention on. You're supposed to be ignoring everything else and putting your sole attention on your purpose and what is going to be able to make you some money. Anything else is a distraction. Okay, if it's not your purpose, if it's not of God, if it's not of growth, if it's not of being productive, if it's not of progress, if it's not anything that's good, anything that's going to lift you up, if it's something that's going to bring you down, don't entertain it. If it's something that's going to lower you and not boost you, don't give it any energy, because it's not worth your time and your attention. Because somebody's got to make some money, and why not you? You have to see the money coming to you. You have to stay on the money frequency. And when things bother you and you get angry, it eliminates that money frequency, and it doesn't allow you to stay on that. All right, so you got to stay focused on the right things. Otherwise, your attention is going to be given to the wrong things, and that's what's going to grow in your life. That's what's going to keep appearing and coming into your life. Yes, there are things that happen. There are people that seek you out. But if that's what you want your attention and your focus to be on, then more power to you. But you can shift your mind and redirect your focus to something positive. I know these people I know there are people out there that are trying you. I know there are certain things and certain situations that you can't explain, and there are people doing some things that are wrong. But what you have to do is you have to focus on your purpose and getting some money and doing what God put you here to do, so that way you can rise above all that, and you can set yourself up the way that God has in your mind, and that vision in your head, the way you see yourself. That vision in your mind, that's the way God sees you. That dream that you see for yourself, having that life, being protected, having that land, the car, the house, the home, family, all that, that's the way God sees you. So you have to view yourself that way and ignore everything that is trying to take you away from that. All right, so you can't allow yourself to be distracted just because something is annoying you, just because something's getting on your nerves. Oh well, there's a lot of things that are going to bother you. You still got to get that bag. You still got to focus so you can get paid, so you can better your life and better the lives of others, because that's what God put you here to do. He didn't put you here to be broke and suffer. He put you here to be paid. If you love Him and you want to see people be successful and have progress in life, God wants to see you prosper. All right. If you're a good person, you want to see other people win, God wants you to win. That's why you feel like that. That's why you see all those good things for yourself and other people. That's a vision that God put in your mind. And if you want to see that fulfilled, You have to stay focused on the right things, and you got to get to work. So whatever it is that you need to do, get started on it. It's been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Everybody hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Shout out to the Galactic family. All right. Shout out to the GCVs. DrewTube out.